Aquava! Welcome back to IBT Tips, where I talk about everything hair, skin and muscle related. So today I'm going to be talking all about hair. If you don't know, I also offer a treatment called electrolysis, and this is the only FDA approved method of permanent hair removal. And I just want to start off with a little PSA. Facial hair is not a bad thing. It is very natural. We grow hair on our bodies for a reason. It is for protection. And if you love your facial hair and you are rocking it, good for you. But for some of us who live in this Western society, we don't feel like having facial hair is acceptable. I personally have suffered very badly from facial hair, and it's been so difficult because nobody in my family has to deal with it. I didn't know anybody else that got as much facial hair as me, and because of the lack of knowledge I actually made it worse. So these videos are really to help fellow women out there who are suffering from facial hair and it's something that they want to remove. I just want to educate you and give you more knowledge as to why you have hair, how you can reduce it and what you can do to help. So please don't come for me if you like your facial hair and you're walking around with full beard. So there are many reasons why you could be developing facial hair, and one of the first reasons is because you may have something called hirsutism. Now hirsutism is, I hope I'm pronouncing it right, hirsutism. It's spelled Hirsutism. I have my notes here. So hirsutism is a result of excess growth of facial hair on women, and actually it's not just facial hair, it can be excess growth of hair anywhere. It basically means that you start growing hair in the same pattern that a man would grow hair. So men usually have more hair on their chest, or they have more hair on their back, their shoulders, their face, their hands, their legs. As a woman, if you have a hormonal imbalance which has caused you to have hirsutism, this is one of the reasons why you could have excessive hair. So if you haven't actually been diagnosed with this already, but what I'm saying, you're thinking, yeah, I do have quite a bit of hair on my chest, I do have quite a bit of hair on my arms, or you know, in other areas that a woman wouldn't usually have excessive hair, I would advise you to go and speak to your GP and get a blood test, because you just never know. We never know what is really going on in our bodies, and it's better to be safe than sorry. So yes, that could be one of the reasons why you have excessive hair. Another reason why you could have excessive hair is because you have an increased rate of androgen hormones in your body. That basically means that you have a lot more testosterone than other women would have. So testosterone, men have a larger amount of testosterone, so that's why they tend to be stronger, have bigger chests, and I don't mean chest as in muscle, like the span of their chest is bigger, whereas with women we have bigger hips. With men, the testosterone is going to help them develop more hair on their body. So as a woman, if you have more testosterone hormones in you, this could be one of the reasons why you have increased facial hair. Another reason why you could have increased facial hair, kind of leading back to having increased testosterone, is because you have an imbalance in your hormones. So this is another thing that you could go to your GP and you could get checked out and see if you do have an imbalance in your hormones and if this is resulting in you growing more hair. The next reason why you could have more hair is simply down to genetics. Depending on where you're from, what kind of hair growth pattern your parents have, your grandparents, that could simply be why you have excess hair. So I've had quite a few clients that are from Asian descent, and when I say Asian, I mean Indian, because some people think anyway, yeah, so Indian descent, and they tend to have very, very dark, not coarse hair, but very dark hair that grows in excess. I've also had clients that are, oh, where's that lady from? She's from Egypt. And she had a lot of facial hair, and when we've been speaking about her family, her dad has hair, like his beard literally grows up to his eyeballs. So it's not really a surprise that she grows a lot of facial hair, because funnily enough, she grows a lot of facial hair. She has very long sideburns. That's also an area that we've been working on, but she doesn't really have any arm hair. Her leg hair isn't excessive, but she has very thick eyebrows. So it simply could be genetic. So look at your family and the traits that they have with their hair growth pattern also. Another thing that could cause excess hair growth is your age. As we get older, our hormones are changing, and they can just decide to make us grow more hair. So for a lot of women, I find that when they're getting into their late 20s and 30s, they begin to grow more facial hair, or they notice that they're getting more vellus hair. So vellus hair are the finer hairs that you get all over your face. Even if you can't see them, it is there. So they find that they're developing more vellus hair, or their vellus hair is now turning into terminal hair, which is the thicker hair. So like the hair on our eyebrows is like terminal hair. So their fine hairs are now growing back a lot thicker. So that could be one of the reasons why you have excess facial hair. Another reason why you could have excess facial hair is because you have something called, I'm going to say this slowly, hypertrichosis, which is a condition that causes the vellus hair to grow in an excessive amount, basically. So I don't know, how can I even describe it? So the best way for you to see your facial hair is for you to be in very, very bright light and to turn to the side. And maybe if you use even your finger, just having your finger and going up against the hair, you should be able to see it in the mirror. So for some people, they don't need to put their finger there. They don't even need bright light. They can just really see a really thick layer of vellus hair, and this can develop on the face, especially over the top lip. When I've had clients that want to thin down that area, they get a lot of vellus hair on the top lip, sideburns, even the ears, the neck. So yes, if you're seeing an excess amount of vellus hair on your face, this could be because you have hypertrichosis. And the last thing is because of menopause. Now, this is something I didn't know until I done my course. There's a lot of things I don't know about menopause. Women, talk about menopause more, please. We need more information. But menopause can cause excess facial hair. Again, like I've spoken about previously, due to the imbalance in hormones, our body then starts to produce more hair. So if you have just started your menopause and you've noticed more facial hair, this could be the simple connection as to why. Now, if you were considering getting electrolysis, this would be great for you if you're on your menopause. No, if you're going through your menopause, but if you were taking medication, it is best to wait 6 months to a year to let your hormones rebalance out, and then start treatments of electrolysis. So I hope this has helped someone, just give you a bit more knowledge as to why you could have more facial hair. And in my next video, I'm going to talk about foods that have been known to help reduce facial hair, and foods that have also been known to increase facial hair. So I hope this helps somebody out there, and if you have any questions for me, or maybe you're considering getting electrolysis and you would like to speak to me, please contact me. My details all below or above, depending where you're watching this. But I hope this has helped. Sorry. I hope this has helped, and I'll be back again with more videos. Bye.